we're going to do attack area. Click on the map. See a little yellow radius. This is how big the area is. If we double click on advanced properties, you can set the priority. We're going to have them attack the ground. You can have them attack air targets or ground targets. If I were to have them attack ground targets, they would pick out every individual target and drop one bomb on it. But we just want to have them dump all their bombs right over the tank. So it looks like a World War II bombing run, basically. So 100 meters, leave it at 10 minutes. Okay. So once they get over this tank, we want them to, they're just going to drop all their bombs. Big explosion, no more tank. So we're going to have to, in order to get them to do it, we're going to have a target link in here somewhere. And all we have to do is just make one between this middle waypoint and the attack area. And after he reaches this waypoint, they'll get the command to attack the tank, fly over here, and they'll blow it up. We want to put this waypoint in the air, y-axis, under regular properties. Okay, just hit enter. Because if I were to put it on the ground, if I were to put any of these waypoints or this command on the ground, they would try to actually get to whatever altitude this is. So if it were on the ground, they would nose down and they'd hit the grass and when they tried to drop their bombs, which we don't want them to do. We want them to be in the air. They will, however, they will drop it so that it will hit the tank. So you don't have to calculate any lead or try and figure out where to have the trigger from the bomb falls. They'll actually hit the spot on the ground, but they'll hit it from this altitude. A little confusing, but somewhat convenient. So right now we have kind of a basic mission. The bombers are going to come over, do their waypoints, and then bomb a tank, and you get to dogfight them. So let's make some objectives and make it final. You got a translator, add a couple things. Translator mission objective, translator mission end. Then we're going to make a timer. Oops. Connect the two with target links, Shift T. Double click for advanced properties. We'll make it, I'll make it 20 seconds. Actually, let's add one more timer so you get a message too. So Shift T, double click. Okay. Now here's the other kind of link I was going to teach you about. Double click on the tank here. This is going to be our mission end. When the Allies bomb the tank, they're going to win. So we're going to go to on events table, add event. So when the tank on killed, event properties on killed, find a target. We're going to add that last timer that we just added. You can name your timers so you don't get confused, but right now I remember which one it is. So we'll see a blue line, or sorry, a purple line pop up. And basically when he's killed, he's going to start this timer out. Let's have a little message. Translator subtitle. Make another target link between the timer and the subtitle. Double click. You can pick who sees it. You win. Allies win. Okay. Allies win. Set the duration, 20 seconds. Where it's going to be. What color it's going to be. Now it'll be white. So, on killed. So when they drop their bombs, we'll have a subtitle come up. Says the Allies win. Everybody will see it. And then we're going to set our objective here. Make it the primary objective. You can set your secondary objectives as well. Set your coalition, who wins. It's going to be the Allies, because the bombers are allied. and then the mission's going to end as well. There you have it. Very simple mission. It's finished. You can also do the same thing for the bombers if you want to have the Albatross win when he shoots down the bombers. Simply do an on-killed event just like we did here, but you change the objective to the Germans win. That's a very basic mission. Hopefully I helped you. Oh, one more thing before I finish. Another translator. I believe it's under translators. See if I can find it. Is the mission description. Oh, it's a helper. I apologize. Go under helper, preset description. Place one of those on the map. Now, if you remember when we started, you've got your mission description here. This will only appear for the server for some reason. Whoever's hosting the server. So you're going to want to have one of these little icons somewhere in the map. It doesn't need to be linked. Double click and player start. I usually just put all my text here, and you can give them instructions. Kill the bombers. You can give them plenty of instructions, time, date of takeoff, everything you want them to see in the description and the briefing will be here. Just type it all out, and they'll get it and they'll know what to do. And one other thing, I'm starting to sound like Columbo here, but if you go to File, Open, there under Rise of Flight Data Missions, there's an _.gen mission. If you've ever used the Quick Mission Maker, they have dual, skirmish, I think survival. It will actually make the mission as a mission file for you to open and look at under _gen mission. And so if you want to see how even the campaign missions will do this, so if the campaign mission had a convoy in it and you want to see how how all the links work with how Rise of Flight makes it, you can dissect those missions and copy and paste. You can copy and paste just about anything in the game. Just select it, Control C and then Control V. You'll paste them. There's also there's a lot of features in the editor. Just play around with it. You'll see what works and what doesn't. I'd love to see some creative missions come out of this. Hopefully I was helpful to you and not confusing. If I just rambled on too much, go to the Rise of Flight website and check out those mission editor lessons. Feel free to join us on the Tides of War server. The website you can check us out is www.tidesofwar.net. We have some forums that you can feel free to post on if you're interested. You can also join us on TeamSpeak 3, tidesofwar.net, no password. But love to see some more pilots out there. Hopefully I've inspired you to make some wild and interesting missions. But yeah, hopefully I helped out. Love to see you in the skies. Have a great day. Goodbye.